Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the...
And here comes... On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Counters to gain the advantage. Stop. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
To the arm.
This capacity crowd certainly behind the youngster Rocky Maivia, thinking there could be an upset here tonight. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. What a reversal by Hunter. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Manages to reverse it.
Into the hammerlock. Oh boy, back suplex.
Across the top rope, what a hot shot.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies. What a shot.
Oh, did you hear that?
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the... referee's count. Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Ooh, stiff punch. Back and forth we go.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Toe to toe, treating each other like... Both arms hooked.
Agree.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
Whoa! Unbelievable. Kick out at one.
Unbelievable, more like inhuman.
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
What a clothesline.
Before this matchup,
Up and...
Shoulder breaker.
that is gonna hurt. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Oh, what a punch. Clothesline. So effective.
Pin. Title in the balance.
A new champion. He did it.
What?
Rocky did it.
What?
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
Congratulations to Rocky Maivia.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it was.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Nice takedown. Stacked them up. Countered into a new cover. In an easy kick out. Too soon.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Turns it around.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up. Trying to make their way out of the cage. Uh-oh.
Maivia one step ahead.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Oh, no! From the top rope, he comes crashing back down.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him.
Right on the arm. The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The Analytes no idea what to make of Maivia. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, man. And one punch connects after another. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Watch out! Boom!
George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
We've seen that Steel isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game planned for this stipulation. And Steel, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting.
Take it over!
Go for the win here!
Quick shoulder up. Turns it around and has the pin.
Reversal and into a pin.
He kicks out instantly.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
Put down face first. Well, the unorthodox style of George Steel is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Maivia has an answer for the Animal.
The Animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt.
And he turned it around.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Sitting precariously on top of the cage now.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one.
Launching. Oh, brutal miscalculation. Oh.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Overhead chop. Oh.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
This is disgusting. What kind of person does something like that to another human being?
Maivia able to evade.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Hammer lock.
Able to punch his way out.
Into the pin. Could be over for Maivia. Kicks out. He still has life.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. And you can see the arm getting out.
Tap out. There it is.
Here is your winner,
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Dodge is out of the way.
Specifically targeting the leg.
The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the Animal out here.
What a shot! When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Oh!
taking on an immense amount of punishment right now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
Smart, attacking the arm.
He's got him down for the pin here. Stops the count before it, too.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
And Steel is one step quicker.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. From the top. Here it is.
And a kick out before the count even begins.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down. Going right after the arm and taking down their opponent effectively. Just twisting. Ooh.
And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Able to punch his way out.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, man, backbreaker.
Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia, who's in the best physical condition of her career and as highly motivated as I have ever seen. This night will make someone. Will it be Lyra or will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
Down, slam, slam, free fall.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Picture perfect backbreaker. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Lyra managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Standing up for herself and fighting back.
Planted.
Oh, man! Leg drop arm breaker.
Sure, clothesline.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the Irresistible Force likes.
Oh, man.
Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Has been planted.
The arm getting pummeled.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Torturous focus on the leg. Ooh.
The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax. Oh, an elbow drop. Ooh. Ouch.
And stays one spot. Oof. That puts an end to that rally.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Muscle all the way up and powerbomb.
Is it enough to put Lyra away?
Oh, ouch. Boom, what a kick. Oh, Lyra shoulders her down. This one's for the win. And she got it. Nia Jax is queen of the ring.
Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax!
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin. It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Boom! Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
A little insult to your injury. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Punch lands. Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh, brutal forearm.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
He's able to avoid heavy contact.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of that.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi? Can he do it? Stops the ref count before two.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in his whole ordeal. I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
Tossed back into the ring, fishing for something beneath the ring.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables.
Shoulder tackle. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for letting Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Bulldog.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
And Rikishi evades that.
Samoan drop.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Systematic attack was that arm.
Rikishi driver. Rikishi got all of it. Ooh.
Connects with the kick.
We're going to end this once and for all.
Breaks the count.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. All the way down.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down?
Going for the cover. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more. Oh, man.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Bam! Oh, man!
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Going up to the top now.
Up high.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here. Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal.
Punishing power slam.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tame. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind. The champion doing everything to retain here.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Right to the spine.
From the middle rope.
He evades the attack.
Turning the tables.
He saw that one coming.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena's...
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike.
We might be moments away from crowning a new
Goes
champ.
to the pin. Wow, just barely making it out.
What a display of stamina. The champ showing they are truly worthy of this title.
But things might only get harder from here.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier. Picked up and being carried around now.
Shot to the throat. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. Ooh! Oh, kick! Wow! Ooh! Oh, that hurt.
Uh-oh.
Cena warning him.
We're about to see it.
Attitude adjustment from Cena.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
And now Cena can't waste any time. That wasn't the outcome he expected, but he has to remain the aggressor.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now. Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Pulled in from belly to belly.
Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Ooh, an arm breaker.
Ooh,
Strong kick.
Ooh, ooh.
oh man.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh.
Devastating kick. Ooh.
Taken down by the neck. Tagged with a punch.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now. Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, disabling the leg with that.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Boom.
Here it comes! Samoan spike! Are we headed towards a title change?
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain, but only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Down to Odin and a double axe handle smash.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warnings.
An early pin attempt. Lifts the shoulder up.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
Has an answer for Eagle. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Send into the corner.
Splash in the corner. Followed up by a textbook scoop slam. Nicely done.
That's yours in your head.
Caught the majority of that on the face, and now Rosie is bleeding.
Oh, what a chancery.
Getting dangerously close to the announce table.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? And now gets tossed into the ring. Pay special attention to Rosie in this match.
Pump handle locked in.
And that was a well-executed attack.
AOP might have just passed their final testament.
Shoulder up before 3.
I thought that was game over. Pure guts to kick out there.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Oh! Moving into the ring.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Claw in the face, is this necessary?
He's thinking the steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here. Oh my God.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor represent.
Flying.
Oh. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Dominating shoulder tackle. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Ooh, treading off.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Thunder. Oh, cover. Hoping to end this.
This is going to the absolute limits.
This could be...
AOP grabs the victory.
Here are your winners.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain, but only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Wait, shoulders down.
Is it enough? He's able to kick out before two.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Stomping straight down on the arm.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
He gets into the ring.
Ooh! Razor sensed that was coming.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by force Rosie brings. That type of agility on an athlete that size is always impressive.
Headbutt.
Vicious.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Ouch. Boom. Ooh, harsh kick.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Ooh, into the table.
Table's broken in half. Don't worry, though, there might still be more around here somewhere.
Into the Samoa drop. Incredible. Ooh, sharp kick. Way to avoid that.
And he gets set back into the ring. Looking helpless right now. Oh, to the gut.
Heavy body shot.
He's thinking he can end it here.
Dropped into a big shot. Rosie shutting the door right now. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
And some effective offense with that one.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
Ooh, big time clothesline. Good grief.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
Jamal going up. Teeing off. Perched up top. Rosie and Jamal tell the victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their life. Up across the shoulder.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
And the cover. Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin in the cover. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE,
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. And a series of vicious stomps. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Uncorks another one. That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they'll want to keep up. Just a ruthless streak for the world to see. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
She's reaching for it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women learn to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Charlotte experiencing a bit of a challenge to the natural in-ring ability she finds herself in.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
A contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Isolating their opponents on and on. Delivering nasty stomps. No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Carmella fell right into that one. Carmella sent to the outside. She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Reaching for the prize.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
She's in place. Can she end this here?
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Look at the gash on the face of Tamina.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
So hard into the ring post. Foot to the gut. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
She throws her back in. She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
And Charlotte was put in check there.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
From the apron.
Extremely painful hold there.
Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Becky definitely felt every last bit of that blow.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down. Ooh, man.
perfect spot, too.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Boom! He's ready to take this match to the outside. Chop block! Brilliant! Right to the back of the knee. She's taking things to the floor here.
Guys, they're getting real too close for comfort.
Stop hiding behind Cole, Saxton. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Victory is within reach now.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Lynch has a hold of the briefcase.
Might be Becky's best chance right here. Lands face first.
History on the line. Guaranteed.
Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's grabbing at the bars now.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
And Charlotte's durability getting challenged again.
In the back of Tamina's mind, she has to be thinking about ending this.
Whoa, that kick will stop you in your tracks. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here. And Carmella with a takedown looking for it.
Needs to move quick. He's not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does.
Drops the elbow.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Guess she was looking for her own path. Taking flight. Oh, man. Ooh. And she wisely heads back to the ring.
I can't believe this atmosphere.
Everyone wanted a banger. And boy, you got it. Oh, boom. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. And Carmella with a takedown looking for the cone of silence submission. It's locked in. It's got to be a matter of seconds.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Big plans for that ladder here.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. Just looking to do some damage.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has. Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm. And the disarm her is locked in.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering. Back in the ring.
Oh, straight forearm.
Face first. She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity.
Oh, holy, mid the barricade. Face front off the barricade.
Nice neck breaker.
Two fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh, just dropped her like she was nothing.
Natalya knows exactly what she's doing, and it is not good for her opponent. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Trying to grab her.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on the match.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Don't hurry. She's just got to concentrate.
She's so close here.
She knew how to evade that.
Look at this, Byron. Here comes a suplex. Style!
You've got to be impressed by the power possessed by Natalya. Sit out, powerbomb.
And this one might be headed ringside. Samoa drop.
Targeting the throat there.
Ooh, bullseye. Oh, with the ladder. Ouch.
Up handle, up and
Manhandle slam.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
these superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see. Sent straight to the post. Just vicious. And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. Charlotte with a...
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely step. Oh, no!
Whoa, look out!
They got all the... They're delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt. Bad things looming for Becky.
But now we see Tamina.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase? This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
Evasive maneuvering there. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
Just punishing their opponent.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
Unprotected shot to the head. Those can add up.
She's going to try it again.
Then Tamina.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Oh, and a knee left.
Targeting the leg there.
Powerful contact by Tamina.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here. Taking flight.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Rapid fire rights over and over. And Carmella with a takedown looking for... That's a well-targeted attack to the body. Submission locked in, but remember...
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
And she quickly turned that around. Waging war up in the air.
I don't know if this ladder can handle this.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Big opportunity for Carmella. Can she pull it down?
attacking the lower back. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Oh, look at that scope slam. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
And guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition.
Yeah, she has taken so...
Lynch has got it.
She's trapped in the submission. The submission is broken up. She's launched out of the ring.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Natural selection. Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now. Ooh.
Sliding back into the ropes here. And a clothesline.
Big drop of the leg.
There's a Russian leg sweep. Just raining down punches.
And a strong impact. Double impact.
Ooh.
And again, the head has been the target here.
It's a surefire way to keep your opponent out of sorts.
And her head continues to be the focus here.
That's got to be affecting her equilibrium.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play.
Suplex rolls through.
Oh! Got the disarmer. She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Ooh! Quick thinking from Tamina.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
Been kicked right to the gut. You've got to be impressed by the power possessed by Natalya.
Set up powerbomb.
Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
Carmella with a super kick. Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
Her focus on obtaining the prize.
And the opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it done.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Oh, the steel ladder being used as a weapon. Whoa, ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Strong suplex. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Across the throat.
Oh, what a club. Oh, my God, what a slap.
Disrespect.
Oh, mounted him in this punching it away. And a big slap. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Countered into the Hurricane Rana. Beautiful.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
Up high.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Oh, nasty knee.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for...
And now this conflict has found its way right.
Well, she's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her. Her opponent's all wrapped up in...
Over clutch in the fireman's carry takeover.
And she had Natalia's number there.
Look at this.
Oh, a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
She's trying one more time.
And meanwhile, Tamina.
And she just carved a path for herself.
Laying out the competition before attempting the ascent.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Natalia trying to reach out for the contract.
With the history books and a hard name once more.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Sharpshooter applied. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Natalia.
Back into the ring she goes. She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
Hoisted up high here.
Sit out powerbomb.
Lynch lands hard ringside.
Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Look at this, Byron. Here comes a suplex. And her head has bared the brunt of most of these attacks.
And they're starting to show their effects. She looks glassy-eyed, and so much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, I really don't like the looks of this. Can we get medical attention out here?
And now positioning the ladder on the turnbuckles.
That just made that corner even more dangerous territory.
Inverted DDT.
This one's heading to the outside.
Setting up the ladder.
This could be it. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Big fall.
She is not going to let just anybody once run up that ladder.
Tamina now is being sized up. Look at this. She's going for her destiny.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for it.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody. No safe haven win in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Samoa drop. Ooh. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Snap suplex.
Ooh.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Oof.
Tamina sidesteps that.
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here.
Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grabbing the ankle for extra torque.
Ooh.
Just look, she's fighting desperately. Hip tosses her way out of the hole.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Smack dab in the center of the ring.
Perfect placement.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Teetering on top of the ladder here.
Ooh, the left headshot. Just sickening.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
And a slap, too.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Not a good spot to be in. She's set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
And Charlotte being met with defiance there.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
Victory is literally within her reach here.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
In a well-timed counter. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Working on the hook here.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
A sit-out mat slam. What impact. Oh, man. Timely counter by Natalya.
Oof.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Might tap. She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering. Hooked up.
Oh, shin breaker. And now she's making it to the top rope here. From the top.
Crash landing.
Oh, what a plumbing blow.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
In front of DDT. Lights out.
Hey!
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a... Locked in! It's locked in!
She's trapped in the submission, and she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation. Becky Lynch looking for the disarmament. I think this has just turned into something that isn't.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. Here we go, Byron.
Samoa drop.
Incoming.
Driving that head right into the gut.
That looked low to me. She's looking winded now.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Oh, no. That's what killer instinct looks like. Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's reaching for it.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
And come on, was that really called for? And Lynch suffers even more damage now.
Becky really in danger here.
Side headlock applied. Oh, a right hand for good measure. Boom.
From the middle rope. What a splash.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
Ladder's dead center and ready to go, guys.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. Using this submission, she can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Reaching for the prize.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
Into the ankle breaker.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Standing at the mountaintop, it is a long, perilous way down. From the top.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, you can feel it in this building right now.
Ladders are just not for home improvements anymore. Standing on top of the ladder.
Oh, I cannot look.
Oh, ouch.
From the top.
She went airborne and missed. Oh, man, right into the steel steps. Punishing the leg. Oh, she's in Tyler's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
Submission.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
And just an uncalled for, underhanded attack there. And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarm her.
That ends the submission hold. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Lift it up. What's next?
Better have the ice bath ready for after this match.
Yeah, her ribs really have to be hurting now, guys.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Victory is literally within reach here.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment? This is where steady nerves are a necessity, and a stiff shot to her core there.
Goodness gracious.
That knee hurt. Hammerlock. Oh, that's our breaker. From the middle rope. Splash.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over. Oh, there it is! The disarm!
It's got to be a matter of seconds before we hear something pop.
Gotta find a way out. Not even a...
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had. Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Center of the ring. Carefully setting up the ladder. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Bringing this back into the ring. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Natalya has a grip on the briefcase.
Natalya's going to do it. She's going to do it.
Up high.
Body from the top. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this. Setting up the ladder in the corner.
Into the face. Nothing fancy about that. And it really looks like her skull is the intended target here.
Powerful contact by Tamina.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Measured knee drop. Oh. Carefully. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Strong kick.
Boom. Connects on the kick. Boom.
What an interception.
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks from the top rope.
Went for it all. Carmella has the briefcase. Mella is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch will climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she's going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be at a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
What a counter!
Oh, toss across. And an elbow drop to the arm.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Neckbreaker. Hooked up. Oh, and a power side slam.
Where's the end in that?
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Carmella might need to start leaning. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Trapped in the armbar. So basic. Great escape from the armbar.
And Becky there wasn't looking her best when she took that shot.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a high level of aggression.
Reaching!
So close to victory.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
The prize is in sight. Is it in reach?
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Oh!
Side headlock applied.
Making the climb up the ladder.
Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
And targeting the leg there. And Charlotte got rocked off of that one.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
And a series of vicious stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
She goes back into the ring.
Oof! Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no. Suplex. That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Powerful contact by Tamina. Oh, she was ready with the count. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Oh, Tamina gets cut off.
Attacking the arm.
That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
Ooh, hard contact against the ladder there. Money in the bank briefcase, still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Carefully measured knee drop.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to roll.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Natalya has a grip on the briefcase.
From the top rope.
That's not what she was looking for there.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
Words that.
This could be the beginning of the end. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity.
She decides to just let go. Why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Oh, man, by the hair.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Her focus on obtaining the point.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. Charlotte's at the top with the briefcase.
Will she rise back to her throne? She might win it right here, guys.
I think she might.
Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
She's really starting to feel the effects of this match. Such an underhanded tactic there. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post.
The patience of Charlotte being tested there, but as we know, she can get mean real quick.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly.
Measured knee drop. They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
Goodness gracious.
is there anyone more intimidating in the Carmella? Oh no, went big and pays for it.
That wasn't only a reckless decision, it was a dumb one too.
Well, if you're going to be reckless, I hope you're also tough.
She goes under the ropes, back inside. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
She won't fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
A non-stop assault from Tamina here.
Just look at Tamina go.
That's not right.
Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Delivering nasty stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
No safe. Lynch looking to secure.
She's trapped in the submission. This won't cost her the match directly, but it could do a lot of damage for the... Let's go over a submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. Back suplex.
Oh, that attack might have clouded Becky's vision.
Yeah, Charlotte was really showing off her unmatched skill.
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
Back into the ring she comes.
He decides. Jeez.
Fire, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is within reach now.
All eyes are blue, high above the ring.
She's in place. Can she end this here?
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Oh, my!
Leg drop bulldog.
Weakening the leg with another shot. Natalia's locked up.
And now Tamina.
Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb the ladder. Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomp to the hand. She's gonna try again. Big splash.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Kick to the stomach.
And she's coming back to the ring now.
Ooh. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
What a way to get out of that one.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the team.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tie total. And Lynch got caught that time by some hard-hitting offense.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging. Now bringing her fury to ringside. Oh! History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
Mella's fully intent on ending things here.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for locked in.
He's not going to settle for this. She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does.
Oh, God.
Effective arm drag. Sliding out of danger there.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave her well.
Drops the leg, picking up speed.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Oh, no. And a reverse DDT.
No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? The best seats in the house.
There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on.
He's trying. What Charlotte waylays from the top. And Becky more than living up to her last kicker moniker there.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
And Carmella getting broken down here again.
It is crucial for Carmella to fight through the pain right now. Sky high.
And enters back into the ring.
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Big time blow. Good grief.
Measured knee drop. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
Submission maneuver is long. And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. And able to beat Natalya to the...
Becky was setting up for her own. No, wait a minute.
Right into the disarmer.
She's gonna tap.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Oh, look at her torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
She set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Bang! Backbreaker. Oh! With authority!
I know the people want tables, but isn't this kind of too far?
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Working on the hook here.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
Oh, God.
Becky connects. Gut-wrench suplex.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. This is so tense.
The WWE Universe is waiting with bated breath.
Look out below. The airtime. The fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Stomp after stomp. Relentless.
Setting them up there, hoisting them up high.
All the way up and over. Down and follow wave slam. A nice kick up.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
That's just hard to watch. And just look at the damage to...
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Becky with history in her hands.
St. Louis behind Becky now. Closing in on the prize here.
Nothing stands in the way of victory.
Lynch brings down the briefcase. The first Miss Money in the Bank.
of